You know you cold, trophied up. You ghetto go, trophied up. You know you cold, you ghetto go, you ghetto go, baby.
Yeah, you're a step to obstacles. Dallas, we did Papa Do's, and we don't penny pinch, we spin it all. That's what the profit for. I'm Kansas in the Final Four. Any given canvas you imagine, I'm relying on souls. This a different tier, you know my fabric cut from rain goes. They came rich, you know that moment never lasts for show. I got an everlasting flow. No, I can't relax, I'm too attached, I can't let it go. 92 Fendi is a ticket on your vintage pose. And Drake's that's for basic hoes. Isabel, short rigatoni, grab a plate to go. And lames can't stand next to me, that's the juxtapose. Had to get a rock and that's the topic, I adjust the goals. Boy, we brought the pressure and the extras. You uncomfortable?
You know you cold, trophied up. You ghetto go, trophied up. You know you cold, you ghetto go, you ghetto go, baby.
Ghetto go. You know I'm gon' get it for you. So I don't wanna hear shit when I'm busy. Let me hit them corners. Tiffany blue, match the aroma. East Saint, Globetrotter, dribble drop buckets in East State. Peace safe, I'm still thinking back on release days. Nice heated place with dry age, Japanese days. Threw the city on my back and didn't fold without a knee brace. Trophied up, you my first, second, and third place. Running relays, forms on my keychains. I know I'm toxic, I probably never teenage. Just being honest, I only lie about where I'm hiding. I be really up, but baby I'm broke. Bitch, I ain't got it. Still whatever you want and I'm gon' get it. I said whatever you want and I'm gon' get it. This that ghetto gold. I said whatever you want and I'm gon' get it. This that ghetto gold. Kill it.
Really shit, man. I thought I was missing something, but the whole time I already had it. That's what ghetto gold is, you know? I just found it in myself. I found it with the people around me, you know? I found value in everything around me. That's what ghetto gold is to me. Believing in yourself, that's what ghetto gold is to me. Standing for something, that's what ghetto gold is to me. Putting your niggas on it and doing it with your niggas, that's what ghetto gold is to me. I want blimps for everybody. I want 41s for everybody. We ain't reaching out our frame no more, you know? We found value in ourselves, we found value in what we doing. So, it's that ghetto gold, for real.
Hey, Bill, check it out. You know I'll never tell you nothing wrong, homie, you know.
Ghetto gold, ghetto gold, trophied up. Let's go. Start off with some good music, some smooth music. We in here.
You can't walk through if you fall through. When I call you up, you want it, I'ma get it for you.
Hey, shout out Bell, man. Shout out TF. Shout out Water, man. Ghetto Gold, trophied up. That shit is cold. If you ain't got Ghetto Gold by Bell, you ain't listening to the album, you're not listening to Trophied Up, Gold Medal. It's a whole bunch on there, man. It's a whole bunch on there. Shout out to everybody who's up in here right now. Shout out to y'all. You know, I'm just going live, random, touching base with the people, seeing how y'all feeling. It's a good Wednesday. No imperfect perspective today. No syndicate yesterday. We figuring things out. Got a couple sicknesses with the girls. Figuring this shit out with syndicate. Going through a whole bunch of life shit. But shout out to y'all, man. This is Rios, Mr. Jason Rios. This is the YouTube channel. You catch me here or on Society of Freedom, my other page, where I do the podcast with the Imperfect Perspective Syndicate. And I have my interviews and stuff over there. Over here is me live, just chopping it up with the people. Getting to it, man. Hey, Cope Media TV, shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Prime, Cope Media. Shout out to everybody over there. What's up, Fly? Yeah, man. And you can find me on No Jumper on the Tuesday show. As long as they ask me to come, I'll show up. But I'm going to be there Friday also on No Jumper. But yesterday was a dope podcast. And I got to be honest with you, man. I'm having a good time. I'm having a real, real good time. Oh, you know what? Okay, it's too hot for the. We're gonna go with the White Walkers in. We're gonna go with the winter is coming. We're gonna go with the winter is coming. Boom. There you go. The night is coming. Winter's coming. Too hot for a fire in LA, so we got the winter is coming. We in Westeros. Shout out to Colt, man. Can't give nobody these days. You can't give nobody any props. You can't give anybody any credit or celebrate anybody without somebody calling it glazing. Man, glaze away, dude. Give people their flowers while they're here. My generation, we got caught up in not giving people their flowers while they're here and only celebrating them when they dead and when they gone. So, nah, man, I'm all about celebrating and giving everybody their flowers while they're here and why we can rock with them, why we can tell them we appreciate them. And don't get caught up in being too cool for school to tell somebody you appreciate what they doing, you rock with them, they doing a good job, whatever. Oh, I appreciate what you're doing. Don't worry about no glazing shit. Nigga, give people their flowers straight up because tomorrow ain't promised. And right now we dealing with that also in the circle is not necessarily the circle of, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but how precious life is, man. Life is very precious. So we get our subtle reminders and then we get our hard hitting, heavy knockout punch reminders that life is precious and to love on your loved ones while they're here. Let them know you love them. Let people know you appreciate them. Let people know they're doing a good job because tomorrow ain't promised, y'all. And that's straight up. That's just what we dealing with in a certain way. Don't be too proud, man. Don't be too proud on this shit of not wanting to the glaze and this and that. And that's this new shit. Fuck that shit, man. Let people know. Don't be worried. Get your coffee, man. Hey, support who you can. Support who deserves it, man. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. It don't cost nothing to say, hey, man, good job. Hey, man, check this out. This is a good pod. But yesterday was a dope pod. I think we're getting into our groove over there. I'm finding my lane, combating, doing what I seeked out to do. I'm over there doing what I sought out to do. And that is to make my presence felt, to not be combative, but to share a different perspective, a different opinion, a different outlook on certain things, and to keep it balanced. And that's what we're doing. Well, yeah, you know what I mean? They'll champion behind some hating, but won't champion behind celebrating. You glazing, but so quick to hate. And that's the other thing, like 0 to 10. Oh, that album is trash. That song is trash. That song is amazing. Is the song cool? No, there is no cool. There is no cool out here. It's only good, great, or horrible. It's either you rock with it, or you don't. But you guys, I wanna talk about some shit because it's what I've been noticing, and we had touched on it not too long ago, but this like I don't know if it's an insecurity or not being enough. People don't feel like what God gave them or how they are is not enough, and they have to enhance it. Body enhancements, leg lengthening, height, giving yourself height, fixing your face, fixing your hairline, or doing Ozempic or having some surgery to lose weight. When like we grew up, yes, it's a different time, it's a different era, but when we grew up, it was like you was who you was. And you just dealt with it. You worked around it and you stepped your game up. If you was fat, you was funny. If you was fat, you had game. If you was short, you had game. You made up for what you lacked. Now I feel like the world is getting so lazy that they don't want to make up for what they lack. And you don't want to work to get better in other areas. Like shit. Take it like if you blind, your hearing is better. Your other senses are enhanced when something is taken away. And we're built imperfect. We're not perfect. You know what I mean? Like we're perfectly who we are and we are who we're supposed to be. But what is this with men not being happy with who they are and feeling like they need to change their look or their image. Like, that's not something I'm fucking used to, because this dude right here, like, this dude is a soccer player, right? Like Real Madrid and Brazil for Vinicius Jr. Reportedly underwent a cosmetic chin harmonization. A chin harmonization. That's the procedure he went through. That was the surgery he went through, was a chin harmonization. And he's a FIFA World Cup player. He's on the FIFA team. He's a top dude in his nation on a soccer team that's amazing, on an amazing soccer team, at the top of the top. Still not happy with his chin. Like, oh, I got to fix my chin. Vinny Jr., yes. And like these young men, like they're athletes. They have all this money, but they're still like empty. They still have to fix something about them. This shit is crazy. So let me show you. This is his chin before. Right here. He just looks like a normal kid. Looks like a normal kid to me. Nothing out of the ordinary. Looks to the right, the picture on the right, normal kid. On the left is after the chin surgery. Kind of looks like his face mushed up. Like it got short, like it did mush, his face did get shorter. But shit trips me out. This is him. But Brazil is the home of like body mods, right?
Pai, ó, o Vini, tô grafando a camiseta do senhor. Vini, esse aqui é pra maior celebridade lá de Catalão, viu, Vini?
Ele é radialista lá, é sucesso em todo o Brasil.
É.
Assinado aqui já, ó.
Ele vai querer vender uma sanfona pra você, viu, Vini?
Aí, ó. Vou ficar esperando.
He's less aerodynamic now, damn.
Pai, ó, o Vini, tô grafando a camiseta do senhor. Vini, esse aqui é pra maior celebridade lá de Catalão, viu, Vini?
Vanity. Is it vanity? Is that the word I'm looking for? Vanity? Self-absorbed in image? Like in what you look like? And the reason why I brought it up, because asked Adam, I was like, do you think that hair transplant shit was worth it? He was like, yeah, my shit, he's had multiple hair transplants. He said his shit would be way back here. And he's white, he got thin hair. So, okay, maybe, okay. But can't you just go bald? Can't you just be like, deal with the shit? But I guess you're in the face of the cameras and the star or whatever. But I think the coldest people are the ones who embrace who they are. Self-esteem, status. The 2K worth of Chrome Heart isn't enough to boost their self-esteem. It's skin deep. And look, it's further than skin. Like it's further. Like they can, once they start fixing shit, it's never enough. Dude, and it's like the universe and energy has brought me to this topic because we talked about it last night. Hey, thank you, Tyler Goods. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat.
Shout out Rios, you are killing it on No Jumper.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate every super chat, every comment, every impact you guys making here. So this morning in the Uber, I'm driving somebody and they've had, I don't know how many surgeries, but you could tell 1,000 surgeries. And they were going to go get their nose fixed or adjusted because their nose got broke. And when it got, that's what the story was. It didn't look right. And so they want to go get it fixed again. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, sure. They have 1,000 surgeries and you're having another surgery on your nose to make it look better after the surgery. Like, okay, if this is what you got after the surgery, you still not even happy after you got the shit fixed. No, I need this to flare out a little bit more. Who the hell is telling y'all what a beauty standard is? Who the fuck is telling these people what a beauty standard is? Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you, man. The World Cup players are there. No one cared. Hey, I would like to be rich and no one cared where I'm at. Elon Musk doing so much shit. You got these people that just like are addicted to surgeries. Like Michael Jackson was addicted to surgery, I think, like getting his nose and all that shit done. It's like, what is going on with young men? Like what's going clavicular, or whatever. This shit is tripping me out. Like even Flacco. I don't know if you guys know this. But this story is about to progress. So I'm going to start y'all off with what confused me about this situation. Many things confused me about this situation, but I thought Flacco was straight. Like what you need about, like what needs to be done to your, just listen.
Somebody says hair transplant. Did mine hook you up? Nah, man. Somebody says, why do you need a hair transplant?
Look at his hair. I can see his hairline. What does need? Let's go.
All right, cool. So here's what they're doing, okay? Now, okay, so man. My hair transplant. Okay, somebody says you don't need hair transplant. So here's why. Okay. Here's why I'm getting my hair transplant. Now, somebody says your hairline is good enough. Okay. So
and Flacco is the young man of the young generation. So maybe a lot of the young men are sharing or feel the same way that Flacco does. I don't know. He may be in a generation that has this feeling.
I'm getting it done on Sunday. I'm getting it done in Minnesota. So here's what they're going to be doing, okay? They're going to be taking my hairline up a little bit more, so about like an inch higher, right? So they're going to take about here. They're going to take this and bring it in some more, like right here.
No, okay. You don't need it, brother. You don't need it
like this, okay? Right, cool. And then they're taking my beard line from here. They're bringing it up more. They're bringing it up like right here. And
so mine is not good.
They're filling in like the patch, and they're bringing it from here up to right here.
So this is too low?
So that's going to be my hair transplant. My hairline is being pushed up.
So that's the explanation. He wants an inch added to his hairline, and he wants to bring his beard up because, look, my beard don't go there or whatever. I didn't know that wasn't not a good thing. I didn't know that this was supposed to be higher, or like I ain't never looked at my shit to be like, oh, this needs to be filled in here. And you know, this is that. I ain't shaved. I'm like, who cares? Who really cares about that shit? It's going to be the same life. It's going to be the same people that deal with you. The people that deal with you are the people that deal with you. I don't think there's any gain from this. There's no gain. I'm using Flacco as an example of what the kids are doing. Or not kids, whatever you guys, the young people are doing. And so I say that. Don't do it. Be happy with what God gave you. Be happy with who you are. That's my whole message, right? Then I saw something. Oh, it's gone. Oh, no, here it is. What happened? Oh, dang. He took it off. He had a video of the work. Oh, here it is. Y'all, look at this shit. I made a big mistake. I made the biggest mistake of my life today. That's the shit that happens when they pull that shit from the back. They put it in the front of your head and over here. And they transfer in here. And this would be my concern. What the shit go wrong? You so unhappy with it. What the shit go wrong?
I made a really big mistake today. Like, really big mistake. It's kind of embarrassing. But I feel like I got to share this with you guys because y'all are like my family. And if I just come on camera looking like this, like my family, and if I just come on camera looking like this.
Come on, cuz. Come on, man. Even though this is temporary look, this is a temporary look. This is temporary. His hair in the back is going to grow. His hairline is going to be filled out more. But to each their own, I guess. But what is the value of the improvement? Self-esteem? The nigga looked like Murphy from RoboCop. He looked like Murphy from RoboCop. I'm not going to say I'm not disappointed. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. But I will say there was no need for it. Young men, don't worry about your damn hairline. Cut your hair off. Have a fucked up hairline. There's this kid that plays basketball that his shit is all the way back here. He look like he's 50 years old and he be killing it playing basketball.
Without no type of explanation. Y'all might start thinking I got cancer or something. Y'all might start thinking something is really terminally wrong with Poetic Flacco.
Hey, for sure, Beastie, for sharing with the people, like, hey, man, I fucked up. This shit was not what I thought it was. Nigga went through it for an added inch to his hairline and a raised beard. Some people can't even get a beard.
Why do you look like this on camera? So I got to explain everything. So today I had my scheduled hair transplant. Now a lot of you guys.
Wait, so they didn't inform me on his surgeries. Like, so this is not the first surgery that went wrong. I did not know that. I didn't know that there was multiple surgeries that went wrong. And every time that you have surgery is dangerous. And when you have surgery for looks, I be feeling like God be like, I'm gonna show you a little something. You ungrateful? You don't appreciate what I gave you? Let me a little bit of wine in your water. They'll flip it and be like, let me show you why you tripping. You ain't happy with the hairline I blessed you with? Okay. Shout out, man, for wanting to be better, but work at being better. Work at the other things, like work on the other shit. Like, what can you work on other than that? What can you physically do to yourself to work on to be better? Hey, man, I'm not even going to talk about the Munchie B shit last night. The Munchie B and Flacco shit, I'm not even going to get into that. Maybe I will. Shout out to Gangland Neem. Neem reacted to it fast. Reacted to it. Flacco called in. You know, Flacco been telling people that anybody up there at No Jumper is 99.9 is sucking off Adam because they want a job up there. Just talking bad about people. And then he called in and was like going at Munchie. And then Munchie dropped what I would call a bomb. And I don't know if Flacco could handle that bomb. Because I saw him acting in a way that I've never seen him act. Or yelling in a way that I've never seen. I think he was literally unhinged and mad as fuck. From what I heard last night. But is it telling? Is it telling when someone will go to the links of self-improvement to have surgery for self-improvement? I don't think he flew to Turkey. He just did it. He said, I think it was in Minnesota or some shit. But going to the lengths of surgery for self-improvement. And y'all saw his hairline. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It looked like a regular person hairline. It looked like a regular person hairline. I feel like he should have been happy.
Guys already noticed, because I already broke this down to a lot of you guys, that I was getting it. Now, first question is, why are you getting a hair transplant? Okay, why? Like, why, right? You just turned 29 years old.
He's only
don't
29.
have a terrible hairline. Why are you getting it? So it started off with a beard transplant. Like, I wanted, my beard like filled in more. It was a little bit patchy, but you're looking at me like, Flacco, hold on. Like, your beard doesn't look done at all. Your hairline, but your beard, I'll get there, right? I'll get to the excruciating pain and embarrassment I felt today that ultimately led to this result you're currently seeing now, which is partly unfinished, okay? But
I think it's a mental illness, Sizzle, for men and women. I think like the surgery enhancement shit, I think that shit is off for men and women. Like the fact that you would go, like the women that get the butt lifts and fly on the airplanes with their booties in the air, get the nose jobs or their faces messed up forever, the chin chisels and shit. I think everybody is crazy for that shit. And I think people that do it don't really love themselves. Like don't fully love themselves and haven't fully embraced themselves. People that do that shit. Like, and as a husband, I would go to the furthest extent to have my wife avoid doing any kind of surgery that's unnecessary. Having surgery and being put under the gas, anesthesia, or being put to sleep, all that shit is dangerous. All that shit is dangerous. When my shit goes, I'm going bald. I'm going bald. And even if you have the money, this was a $15,000 surgery that he did. I haven't even gotten to the part where he said he didn't even complete it. He didn't complete it. He only did a little bit of the hairline, or maybe the hairline, and got a little bit to the beard because he had a panic attack because he couldn't lay down like this. While they do back here, they pull from back here. He couldn't lay down. He couldn't lay down long enough to deal with that. Before I'm done. I can't do it. Then I'm not making up. Then he said they let him get up because he was panicking. The doctor came in and said, okay, sit up and watch TV. And they gave him a blanket and like let him like sit up and try to do it. He couldn't do it. And Adam said it don't feel nothing. It is way less than a tattoo. The pain of this shit is way less than a tattoo. Lord Racer, more power to you, man. Shout out to the old school men that just bit they shit off. Man, this shit is gone. Astro Munchies TV. I feel like it's something wrong. I feel like there's a mental thing going on. No matter what, like if you feel like you're not in the right body, how can that not be like something like, wait, what do you mean? You're not in the right body and you want to change a body part on yourself to another body part. Like if I said that I don't like my hand and I much rather have a foot on my hand, I want to have a fanned or a foond. Want to have a foond or a fanned. Wouldn't y'all be like, that dude is tripping? Why he want a foot on his hand? Why he want to remove it, get rid of his hand, and put a foot there? Is it different for like a penis someone with a penis wanting to have a vagina, or someone with a vagina replacing it with a penis? or I want to put my nose where my ear is. I just really feel like my ear should be where my nose is. I want a nears. I want a NARS. But when it comes to sex, we give it a pass because it's like, oh, these people aren't comfortable in their body. So if I'm not comfortable in my body and I want, shout out Dragon Knight Crip, man. I be seeing you, dude. Shout out to you for the support. You always be showing love and I appreciate it, man. Tate, they need to limit your screen time. So what do you think? What do y'all think? Am I tripping? But if you feel like there's a disease, what is the disease called? Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Mental disease where people don't want their limbs, or their limbs don't feel like a part of them. Here we go. Like, look at that. Read that. I'm gonna put the camera up in a little bit. Hold on. Body integrity dysphoria. The condition is known as body integrity dysphoria, also referred to as body integrity identity disorder. Individuals with this extremely rare physical condition experience an intense, persistent desire to become disabled, often seeking the amputation of a perfectly healthy limb. They feel a deep disconnect, viewing the healthy limb as foreign and believing its removal is necessary to feel complete. Research indicates that this isn't simply psychological delusion, but rather a neurological mismatch where the brain's internal map fails to incorporate the specific limb. Functional MRI scans have shown reduced activation in the brain's right superior parietal lobule, whatever. The region responsible for integrating sensory information and maintaining body schema when the unwanted limb is touched. Because the condition has biological roots, traditional talk therapy rarely resolves the symptoms, and the condition often leads to chronic distress, depression, and in severe cases, dangerous attempts at self-amputation. I like Sprite. Back in the day, we called it crazy. Now, crazy is a bad word. Notice how we don't classify people as crazy anymore. They walk amongst us and we have to pretend they're normal or we're canceled. Oh, shoot, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. And I'm not hating on people that do want to change. That's their prerogative. But I just feel like something's off. Like you're a perfectly beautiful human being. Everybody, a perfectly beautiful human being to me. And we definitely, I don't think, should be letting children decide that shit at such a young age. That shit tripped me out last night. So shout out to y'all, man. This is Mr. Jason Rios. Coffee with Rios, Rios Live, whatever you want to call it. We're here on Mr. Jason Rios YouTube channel. Don't forget, I have a Society of Freedom YouTube channel where I have my podcast, and you can see me there. You can also see me on No Jumper Tuesday show at time to time. W-roids. And then if you think about it, like drugs, think about drugs. I think I may be wrong. Disclaimer. I could be way off, but I think like crystal meth drug was like done by Germans for German soldiers. German soldiers. Like a lot of these drugs that are in the world today were built for soldiers to go to war and fight in the war and be able to stay up for days and not need to eat and be able to fight on these drugs. And now there's a war on the drugs they created for the soldiers in the war. Do you get me? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you, Quick. They invented the drugs for the soldiers to be better soldiers. But now there's a war on the drugs that they invented to help the soldiers. Let me look it up. But am I far off? Yes. I knew a little something. Tablets, its soldiers during World War II. Okay, while the German military famously distributed millions of methamphetamines tablets to its soldiers during World War II, Germans did not invent methamphetamine. The substance was actually first synthesized by Japanese chemists in the late 19th century. However, a German pharmaceutical company later patented a specific manufacturing process and mass marketed the drug, which directly led to its widespread adoption by the Nazi military. 1893, methamphetamine from ephedrine. 1919, another Japanese chemist, Akira Agata, streamlined the process, and Germany commercialized it in 1937. They be having war is what a lot of drugs was built for. Like what made the Vietnam War, those cats went out there, got addicted to heroin, I think.
Reich, Hitler was far from the only drug addict. Many Germans were already hooked on a wonder drug called Pervitin.
Pervitin was first marketed in 1937. It was patented by a German pharmaceutical company, and it was considered a very nice alternative to coffee, a sort of pick-me-up.
It's basically an early form of amphetamine, and this was cheap to produce. It quickly comes to the attention of the German military, who order 35 million doses for the German army. This drug probably had a big impact on the blitzkrieg. It's this lightning sort of movement across landscapes, very quickly taking over territory in speeds that have never been seen in warfare. And part of the way that they were able to do that was the soldiers could go either driving, marching, riding horses even, for hours and days and not feel tired or not feel sort of lethargy.
The advance on France in 1940 was, to some extent, fueled by crystal meth.
I shouldn't be laughing. That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing at that. But the difference between the heroin thing in the Middle East and whatever is that what I was bringing up is that they were using speed to be methamphetamines to be better soldiers. You can't be a better soldier on heroin. Not that I know of. Or unless you're being used as a decoy on heroin, slumped over as a decoy. But what I'm saying is that drugs, cocaine, this and that, like the uppers, the poppers were used to make soldiers better. And now they're widespread in the world and people are addicted. Like, and out of all the addicts, I know crystal meth has like overtaken crack for sure. But out of all the addicts, crystal meth addicts, I don't want to say one is worse. I think that might be an ignorant thing to say. But crystal meth addicts are like, as long as you got enough to, wait, okay. No, but it's, no, but it's needed to sleep. So heroin would be the opposite to help people rest. It was the only option for sleep. What burnt out? Wait, let me look that up. Was that what you're trying to say? Oh, shit.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Now, a word from our sponsor.
If you've been online for more than 5 minutes, you've probably run into it. Sketchy links, intrusive ads, trackers following you around the internet. Well, that's why I use Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN that
10 to 15% of American soldiers serving in Vietnam, they said, were addicted to heroin. And that number landed like a bomb.
15% is a high fucking number.
Parents across America imagine their sons stepping off military transports as full-blown junkies. Newspapers ran these headlines about a drugged-out army, and within weeks, President Nixon went on television, looked straight into the camera, and declared,
America's public enemy number one in the United States is drug abuse.
The fear was real, and honestly, some of it was justified, because something genuinely strange was happening in Vietnam. Heroin over there was insanely pure, sometimes north of 90%, and it cost less than a pack of cigarettes. Soldiers could buy it from vendors who set up shop right outside their bases. You didn't even need a needle. Stuff that pure, you could just smoke it or snort it, which meant that there wasn't that psychological needle barrier to trying it. And thousands did try.
What? That's what Frank White was getting. Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas. American Gangster. That's what he was getting, that pure shit. That was the blue, what was it called? The blue what? Dang it, I forgot what it was called. The blue something. That's what Frank Lucas was getting. Damn. So war, look at that. War is a reason for, I don't want to say it to get in trouble, but war led to a lot of drug abuse and a lot of drug addiction. Blue Magic. King's Conte, Blue Magic, Dot Focus, Blue Magic. Yes, Blue Magic. I got my Blue Magic happening right here. Damn. And now there's a war on drugs that they're making a shit ton of money on. They sent their soldiers out there to get addicted and then make a shit ton of money on their addiction. Damn. War is crazy. Government is crazy. If you look at it and break it down, like how they capitalize on every incident from every angle. Heroin in Afghanistan is for when you're wounded in combat. And then steroids was probably for super soldiers. Like a lot of that shit. Like Sprite, drugs lead to war. So the German soldiers being on, are you saying because they was on drugs? I don't know. Explain it to me. Give me a little bit more detail on that and I'll. Damn. I fucking hate that. I hate that shit. I grew up around addicts. I grew up in AA. Nigga, I used to stand up in the meetings as a kid like, yeah, my name is such and such, JC Rios. I'm the child of... That shit was cold. Like, I just think about it right now. I just imagine my son in my meeting and have him standing up and be like, yeah, my father is such and such addict. Like, cold business. How do I go to my watch later? Hey, shout out to you, Burnt Out. Shout out to everybody being sober and trying their best to do their thing, man. So, we're going to switch up. We're going to switch subjects, man. Go from pharma. I don't even know how we even got in there, how we went from Flacco to that, but we did, whatever. Let's talk about Ryan Clark being fired. Y'all know Ryan Clark got fired. Do y'all know who Ryan Clark is? Hey, Tyler, it's super culty for sure. It's super culty. Ryan Clark, football analyst, sports analyst, ESPN analyst, fired on his day, while he was working mid-show, found out he was being fired while he was working for the company. They went to commercial. He didn't come back from the commercial. Not funny. Not funny. Went to commercial, didn't come back from the commercial break. I haven't heard from him.
Today we talked a bit about
Here's
the
the Breakfast
firings,
Club
the
discussing
layoffs
it.
that are happening over at ESPN because Ryan Clark was let go. Since then, Cam Newton and others have also been let go as well too. Yesterday, I saw Ryan Clark comment on.
Shout out to our brothers that's living a sober life. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm sober. It's not an easy thing. Shout out to you for choosing the harder path. Shout out to you, man. You should be celebrated.
An hour coverage of it. He put the prayer hands emoji under, and there was a lot of people sending him love in the comments. A lot of people were waiting to hear from Stephen A. on this. He, went on his show and responded and talked about the firings. And he talks about Ryan Clark being laid off. Let's take a listen to that.
My brother, Ryan Clark, a person that I consider to be arguably the best NFL analyst in America, is no longer a member of ESPN. And I can't even tell y'all how much that hurts. I'm going to miss him.
We're going to go to Stephen A. in a little bit.
It's business.
It is business. But I always wonder when it comes to that, because you talk about Ryan Clark and also Cam Newton, which you're about to break down, is it's based off of numbers, right? How much money they bring in, the advertising, how much the show costs. Is it worth doing because are they making enough profit off of that show? And I thought both those individuals, both of them were bringing the ratings in the advertising in. That's what I assumed and thought.
I assumed the same thing too, but I don't know that. I don't know that to be I can't answer that. Like, I don't know all the numbers. I don't know all the,
exactly. We're not ESPN executives.
Yeah.
They make it, it's the profession. It's the game we in. You get fired. People get fired, B. It's no big deal. People get fired all the time. I guess what Stephen A. was saying is that his skill level and how good of an analyst he was surprised by it. But people like, hey, man, you got your own shit. You got the pivot. You got other things going on. Which is the importance of having your own platform. Having your own place for your voice. And which I think he does with the pivot, right? Like, he can't be too mad. You got your own shit going on. Just like Gilbert Arenas getting kicked out of his own show, but then building his own show back up and having a platform or outlet for his shit to continue. Getting his name back, getting the title of his name back. But if a Ryan Clark can be fired, what does that say? If somebody at the tip of the top tier of their game can't be fired and let go because numbers don't make sense and this and that. Everybody is on the chopping block. When you work for somebody, when you work for a company, you are on the chopping block every day. Every day you're on the chopping block. Look, LeVar Ball couldn't even go back to ESPN because of what he said to Molly, which to me wasn't even anything crazy. Jamil Hill, somebody just said Jamil Hill was let go from ESPN. So him and Jamil Hill are starting a show together. You gotta move on. You gotta be preparing for the next level. Like, what are you prepared for after this is over? Okay, you're at this job, but you should be preparing for the promotion or for what happens when this job is gone. Put money away, getting this going. When this is gone, this ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised for nobody. Neither is no damn job. And we know working for the people is just when they feel like you've wore out your welcome or it don't make sense to have you around no more. It ain't no friends in business. And I think that's what people are having a hard time understanding is that there is no friends. There's no friendship in business. Don't take shit personal. And that's something that I feel like I've had to learn late because I didn't think about this arena, this industry, this streaming, this podcasting as business. But it is. It's a fucking business and it's content. Don't take none of this shit personal, man. Move on with what you got to do. Keep building, keep building, keep building. This shit is just a fucking job. People are doing what they have to do, performing how they have to perform, or making comments how they have to make comments because it's just a job. Motherfucker, don't take this shit serious. You working for somebody, or you on a platform, or you here, nigga, that shit could be gone tomorrow. A motherfucker, somebody can wake up, I'm sorry for cursing so much. Somebody can wake up and be like, yeah, I'm tired of podcasting. I don't want to podcast no more. I don't want to stream no more. And that's something that you just got to be like, damn, I guess I should have took that into consideration while I was not building. What do I do now? Find another platform? Because you're going to go find another platform, and guess what also can happen? Entrepreneurship, build out what you got. Wait, meanwhile, Pat McAfee getting a crazy $1 million raise. Pat McAfee might be paid, man. Pat McAfee is entertaining, though. I'm not going to lie. He's entertaining. Shot issue. All I hear is shot issue. Hey, I think it's a right-wing shift in all industries, a reflection of the current leadership. It's cyclical. But I also think it's based on, and there's a halt in the purchase, right? In the purchase of WB. I think the Ellisons purchasing WB or Paramount purchasing WB, $111 billion deal. But it's a halt. But I think what I'm seeing is exactly what Sizzle said is that media that's underneath that umbrella, the ones that wanted to get rid of Jimmy Fallon, the ones that don't want you saying these jokes and talking bad about them, is making a shift towards what they want. And this is why you cannot have a monopoly or let one person have all that power. That's why they wanted TikTok. That's why they wanted TikTok. Stephen A. don't even got the power to keep his buddy around. What does Stephen A. say? Take that with you in the world. Take that with you into the world. They said Stephen A. Smith should have saved Ryan Clark.
And
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
We shouldn't do this on TV. And so I apologize if people think this is rude. That's the non-player.
Oh,
view.
stop. That's, no,
TV Lamb is, and let me tell you why. I'm not saying
I'm not looking at fantasy football, Brian. I'm not. Don't belittle me like that. I could come in and say, as 3 ex-players are saying one thing, and give an alternative perspective that maybe CD Lamb did play well. And
Peter, what I need for you to do is not get mad and let me finish for one.
Okay, go on.
It wasn't about you. It was going to be about me.
Okay.
As a player, I can't speak for CD Lamb. I'm speaking for me.
Talk about this Ryan Clark firing. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Number one, objectively, he's a good analyst. Why? He's brought NFL Live 2 Emmy Awards, of which they had never won before, and they likely will not win after.
And
Stephen A. Smith could have stopped this. And that's what's weird to me about seeing this apology is, Stephen A., you both have enough power to go to the executives and say, hey, yo, I don't want him to get fired. And B, you...
How does he know what kind of power Stephen A. Smith has? How does he know that Stephen A. has the power to go in there and say, oh, don't fire him? You know the kind of power you got to have to be like, yeah, halt that firing. And if you do have that, how does this dude know? What's his name? Acho?
You have enough power and fiscal responsibility and freedom to say, hey, yo, I will do whatever is in my power to make sure they don't stop this. I'm by no stretch of the imagination have the power Stephen A. Smith had. But at a previous network, on a previous show, there was a dude in a contract dispute that I was trying to get on the show. Dude wanted $25K more. I was like, okay, I'm making $800, $825, $850 over the course of year by year, right? That's what I'm making. And so I'm like, no, hold on. I'm like, take 25 away from me and give it to him. Because if he's on the show will be better. Eventually my contract will be up and we'll all make more money. So what do I need this extra 25 for? The show's gonna grow. He ended up coming on the show. We had record-setting numbers. That show had never done as well as it had ever done since we had been on the show. Yeah. We all get new contracts.
What?
And everybody got more money.
Everybody eats.
Stephen A. Smith.
That's what is that called? A pivot in an argument? I don't even know what that's called. A grift. He's saying Stephen A. had the power to stop the firing. So you're saying he had the power to by taking money out of his own pocket to save Ryan Clark? That's a different story saying he could have gone into the room and said, hey, don't fire this guy, versus saying, hey, take money out of my check to give to him. If you guys can't afford him, I'll pay for it out of my pocket. That's a whole different story of saying that you got the power. You mean that he has the money to jump in front of the firing and say, I'll pay him? That's some stupid shit. That was a dumb, I don't want to say dumb or stupid. Like, that was a silly take. Because you took 25 out of yours. And actually, maybe that whole statement was just a floss to say that I was making $850 a year. Just to throw that out there. I was making $850 a year, and I said take 25 out of mine. Was that a floss? Hey, man, that shit is funny. Their shit is called Speak Easy. Now, let's hear the other side of it. Hey, Mel Strays, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the jewels. But here's the other side. And I know you guys love this dude. You guys always tell me how much y'all love this dude.
1,000. Keep it 1,000 now.
I've done the homework on Stephen A. He's fraudulent. He's lying about his college basketball career. He's admitted he's lying about his college basketball career. If I sat in the media space for 20 years telling everybody, I played for Big House Games and I got a full ride scholarship after knocking down 17 straight three-pointers in a scrimmage on a Sunday when they played a game on Saturday and they hosted a scrimmage on Sunday and I knocked down 17 straight three-pointers and they gave me a scholarship on the spot. Ryan Clark, he didn't care for my comments on Cam's show. Neither did Stephen A. So the two of them got on.
Y'all love him, right? Jason Whitlock. We got to show both. We got to have both sides. We got to have both sides of the argument. And no one better than Jason Whitlock to be the other side of the argument.
Their platforms and started scolding Cam Newton. The gist? Cam, if a man shows you love, has you around, you don't platform his enemies. Loyalty is at a minimum these days. Loyalty? Two grown men running the loyalty police on Cam Newton's own show over who Cam Newton is allowed to have a conversation with?
Damn. Okay, Jason Whitlock? Wait, say that again. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. Let me hear that again.
The gist? Cam, if a man shows you love, has you around, you don't platform his enemies. Loyalty is at a minimum these days. Loyalty? Two grown men running the loyalty police on Cam Newton's own show over who Cam Newton is allowed to have a conversation with? Now, here's why the timing is absolutely perfect. For 2 whole months, Ryan Clark walked around believing his loyalty sermon aged like fine wine. And the whole time, the network he was demanding everyone be loyal to was quietly sharpening the axe with his name on it. And here's the kicker. The man Ryan was scolding Cam over, Stephen A. Myth, he couldn't spell the word if Kendrick Lamar helped him do it. Let me make sure.
How Kendrick find his way into this argument? Jason, know your role, man. How Kendrick find his way into this argument, dude?
I've got the loyalty math right. Clark and Stephen A. lectured Cam for being disloyal, and ESPN may be about to lay off all 3 of them. Yes, I said all 3. I don't think Stephen A. is going to see all 5 years on his latest contract.
That's a different angle.
Right. That's my prediction.
I don't think I have a prediction. They don't need ESPN. I feel like motherfuckers need to, never mind, band together and build their own shit. The personalities are way better. These personalities are way better than probably what they're going to come up with.
And Cam Newton could very well be the next ESPN casualty. The universe didn't rush this punchline, fearless family. It's serving the whole table. Let's talk about the man Ryan Clark was defending, because this is where it gets very educational. Stephen A. Smith preaches loyalty the way a fox preaches henhouse security. Ask Molly Karam. Sat next to Stephen A. for years.
Max
Held
Kellerman.
the first take desk down, looked good doing it. But when the wind shifted, was she protected? When she wanted a little pay bump from $500,000, did Stephen A. make it happen? Was she saved? Could she get paid? Let's ask Shannon Sharp. Stephen A. was right there. Did that famous leverage do anything?
Ooh.
For Shannon,
Is Jason
Shannon
Whitlock
needed
cooking?
cover? Oh, wait. But maybe Stephen A. is planning on bringing Shannon Sharp back. Maybe that's why he let Ryan Clark get dusted. We'll marinate on that in the panel. But here's the truth about Stephen A. and loyalty. It's a one-way street, and every lane runs towards Stephen A. His leverage benefits exactly one human being on this planet, and you're looking at his initials on that big $100 million contract.
But it's beneficial to be around him, to have him on your team. That's beneficial, right? If he's on your team, he's saying, like, bring this dude in. There's a benefit.
Everybody else is a supporting character in the Stephen A. Smith show. Ryan Clark thought he was a partner. He was a prop. And now Ryan Clark is finding out what Molly found out, what Shannon found out, that the man who talks
have a good day,
about
Sante.
loyalty has the least of it to give. Okay, here's the part I actually want you to remember, because it's the whole game. Ryan Clark got fired, and Stephen A. Smith, the highest profile face at the network, the man with the $100 million contract. The man who never stops reminding you how big he is. Couldn't save Ryan Clark. Couldn't save Shannon. Couldn't save Molly. Can't save anybody. Because here's the secret ESPN doesn't
What's
want
the secret?
said out
Say
loud.
it.
Stephen A. Smith's leverage is a magic trick. It's loud. It's shiny. It works on the audience. It does not move one executive.
Right. Okay. I'm going to have to say, like, there are times where I agree with Jason Whitlock, but I think people are fooled by the money that Stephen A. has, like even Acho saying that Stephen A. could have stopped him from getting fired. Stephen A. is somewhat of a puppet also on ESPN. Hence why he has his own platform where he discusses shit that he wants to discuss that he doesn't necessarily discuss on ESPN. They allowed that. They allowed that to happen. Is his own show just a pivot, like, let's run propaganda and narratives on your show as well. Let's trick them under the guise that you're doing your own thing. What's the latest going on with? I got to see this, Rashad McCants. Stephen A. cannot be president. Oh, I'm not going to say he can't be president. Shit, look at our president now. I'm not going to say Stephen A. can't be president. Hold on, I just saw something that I want to look at that I'm interested in. Rashad McCants goes off on Gilbert Arenas.
Rashad McCants recently joined.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I need the highlights from this shit. So Gilbert Arenas went on Carmelo show. Where's the highlights? See what the latest.
The plan to bring Gil's Arena.
I wanted to start in when they was on vacation to take the time slot from them because they're not going to want to compete. Now they fired. They fired. You know what I mean?
So nobody from Gil's Arena is coming back?
Josiah.
Shout out Josiah.
I had the contract since January, bro. I was recruiting because their contract is in September. So I figured that they would be held all the way to September. So I was like, all right, let me get my people. I saved some of the staff members that got fired from the new dude.
But the actual rotating cast.
Yeah, they all got fired.
Nick, Rashad.
Definitely Rashad. I know they still had to do their job, but like I wanted to see where the loyalty was.
You said Rashad specifically. Was there anything that he specifically did that let you know, like, I really can't?
He kept shouting out the dude that was tanking our show. The dude didn't do nothing for you. Your deal was done before he got here. Real talk, he tried to fire you at the beginning of the season. Skip was getting paid for 4 days. He was only there 3. One was going to be our show, and that was to replace him because they're both contrarian. They said Skip does it better. They're looking for these sponsors, so they're trying to fire you. Me and Joe standing on 10 toes. We're good with our roster. We're number 1 with our roster. So what they did is like, all right, well, Joe and Gil ain't breaking. Hey, Rashad, you want to go to the football? Yeah, come on, football on Friday. Yeah, do a little football. So you gonna jump on the football. Then they're like, hey, can Skip come on the show with you? We can do that on Friday too. Then they do an episode with Skip on Friday. And he's like, oh man, me and Skip, and they did that to him. But I'm like, yo, dude never did anything. Why are you going with dude? I told you we had beef and we had war. He's trying to take over Gil's Arena. So you giving him shout outs, 3 of them. So I'm like, all right. It ain't Underdog. Me and Underdog, we good. They just hired a dude who was just a weed. And he kept shouting this dude out. And I was like, all right, okay, y'all got something.
So the dude is Skip Bayless.
Well, no, he done promised you something.
It's a dirty business, boy.
Me and Shad didn't have no problems. Like, I didn't have no problem. Like, what he did is what he did. It's just that, why you, like, him? Like, why are you picking him over us?
Y'all haven't spoken since?
Nah. If it was Underdog, like, giving him a better position and say an Underdog in Germany, like, yo, we want you as a star. Cool. Like, you did for 4 years, you deserve your own show in all this.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But I told you, I have a problem. Me and Joe, he's trying to fire us. He tried to fire you. So we're standing down for you. So for you to pick his side, that became the problem.
Oh, I can't wait for Gil's Arena to come back, man. Damn. That shit. Rashad McCants, man.
They landed that Playmaker, which is huge deal, huge partnership.
So he signed, Gilbert Arenas signed with Playmaker.
Arena. In the 2-3 months Gil has been gone, he did that so easy. Keeping the name going, building anticipation, and now signing to a big one. Because now everybody wants to see who's coming next. He built anticipation.
Sucking out ways clothes, shout out.
Genius, bro. They landed that Playmaker, which is huge deal, huge partnership for Gil's Arena. In the 2-3 months Gil has been gone, he did that so easy. Keeping the name going, building anticipation, and now signing to a big one. Because now everybody wants.
Oh, y'all don't want me? Somebody won't want me. I'll go somewhere. Somebody assign the deal. Someone to give a contract. Hopefully he goes a little bit smarter into the deal with this new contract than he did with the last one, where they can't out him of his own business, which I'm sure he will. Damn, that's funny. Let me see what McCants' reply was. Does he play it himself?
Had that conversation first. What is going on?
I wish I knew what was going on. I don't really talk to nobody. I don't really get into the semantics. All I know is Gil want to do his own shit.
So hold on.
Gil is
I'm
Michael,
not trying to get
Gil is
mad.
Michael Jackson, bro. We the Jackson 5.
Okay.
So who left?
Mike
did Gil leave or did they kick Gil out?
You can't kick Gil out and we stay. That don't make no sense.
So Gil left.
Gil.
Yes or no? Don't start.
I feel like Gil be ducking me because I be tearing shit up. That's how I feel. I feel like I be tearing shit up and Gil can't handle that shit. Gil want to win. I be tearing shit up. I'm not gonna lie. I be tearing shit up.
Right,
he
so-
don't like, and I'm the that just be going against the grain all the time. I done had to say, man, I ain't come over here to argue. I'm like, we here, it's a debate show. What are you talking about? You didn't come here to argue. This is what we built. We built the whole platform on arguing. The reason they tuning in is they want to see what we're arguing about today. What do you mean? So it's like he got fatigued on it. It's like, I'm not.
That argument, but that's what I'm saying. That argument drama shit has a ceiling. You can only do that so much, and you can only be. The standard is only gonna drop. Like you can only exceed the drama with more drama. You have to do more and more and more to keep it going. It's like a drug. You have to top whatever you did yesterday. Oh, I gotta argue more. I gotta be more dramatic. I have to bring more toxic shit. And he talked about it on one of those shows where he was saying, like, I was being a character. I was playing a character. That's not actually who I am. And now I'm gonna come out of that character and be a real person and do my big one. And when he planned on doing his big one and being serious and no longer a character, they got rid of his ass. They got rid of him.
I'm about to go here argue with this no more. But I'm playing a character, so it's not like this is who I like. My personality is not the man, I'm gonna go against the grain just cause. I'm strategic. I'm very, very intelligent. So it's like, all right, what we talking about today?
Too
You gonna
sizzle,
take
exactly.
that stance? I don't like that shit.
So
but everybody else going, politically correct.
But you embrace being the agitator.
I've been the agitator all my life.
Yeah.
I fought against North Carolina and NCAA
The antagonist?
for 10 years on the other side by myself.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind standing alone.
I got so many questions, bro, but I'm gonna try to stay on track. So, but as it stands, because on the outside looking in, from the ignorant fan that don't know no better, correct this for me. They let the white people come in and take Gil out and replace him with Skip.
Just say that, yeah. That's not.
What
that's
is
not
the
it.
truth of the matter?
That's not it, man. That's not it. I'll say this because I don't want to be speaking for nobody because nobody has said.
Don't say nothing out of
nobody
out
but
of
Gil
class.
has said anything. Like, he's the only one going his own shit and be like, "This is what's happening." But he like to save his own face.
Right.
That's him. He ain't trying to save everybody else.
Yeah.
But he'll save him.
Yeah.
It ain't no white man. They came in and helped us build the pay for the whole production,
Right.
the whole all that.
Basement,
It's
right?
a sponsor.
Yeah.
Wasn't it at Gil's house? Wasn't that shit at Gil's house? Didn't Gil bring y'all?
Like it ain't no he brought Skip in.
Right.
They
But that's
didn't-
what I'm saying. To the people that don't know no better.
And Skip was drowning. He saved that.
Yeah. We was trying to figure out why he was doing it. We don't need Skip, bro.
Right.
We killing. But it was like, yo, what you gonna do? Bring Skip Bayless in. We're gonna bring. I'm like, hey, bring Skip in, bro. If he can save you, try.
Right.
I'm still on your ass. It don't matter. Where you go, who you got in here.
Right.
I'm on. So
He brought Skip in when he was drowning. Well, he was in some trouble. His shit was getting hot. He was trying to bring somebody in, but that sometimes you bring in that snake and shit. It's all over the place, you guys. It's on all levels. This loyalty contract and dealing with this and dealing with that. It's emotions. It's all kind of shit. It's on all levels. And it's like not a rarity that people have disagreements and different perspectives and outlooks on certain shit. This whole Gil Arenas thing, I think, is super interesting. What did Nick Young say? And then we're going to get to the Tate brothers. Shout out to Stilo, too. Wait.
5 is moving to Playmaker. Show me the money. And if you guys don't know, the Playmaker, they host the Big Pod with Shaq. They host the Roommate Show. That's Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart's podcast. They also host the NFG Show and Get Got Pod. Those you guys can see on their socials. And I'm pretty sure they host a list of other podcasts as well.
God damn.
Will Ray said after we pick clip from 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 clip.
Yes.
Ain't that many.
The raid on the gambling thing definitely had a lot to do with what happened with Gil in the show and them trying to take his name off and this and that. Yes.
No. Yeah, he's on up to it 100%. He's on up to it. We appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys.
Look who showed up. Thought she was fired. Thought she was fired.
Look at these dudes having a good time. These young black men having a good time getting paid. Shout out to them, man. Making money and doing what they want to do. Let's go, man.
That's why I'm outside. When you go over here,
look how big that fool got. Damn.
My big bro.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
And for those that don't know, me and Gilbert is like brothers. That's my big
What up,
bro.
Grind Time?
This nigga thought he thought he was gonna leave me and do a show by himself. Shit. Hey man, you can't leave me. I showed up in New York like, hey nigga, it's gonna be all year. You might as well get used to it. Might as well sign me or you're gonna have to deal with me every day. At your door, at the school. It's nowhere you could go that I'm not gonna be
here.
there.
Nigga, deal with me, give me contract or not. I'm
He
here.
like Spider-Man and Iron Man. I was gonna say Batman and Robin. But I could do my own show. I could have my own movie. I'm like Spider-Man, you know? You Iron Man. The mother niggas is like Thunderbolt. For me, I'm Spider-Man. You need the swag. So
you need the swag.
They gonna say, man, what you?
I'm gonna say, yes, Nick Young is a key piece. Getting Nick Young to be a part of it is a key piece. Nick Young is a character. I love Nick Young.
Doing here, I said, you thought you could leave me. I didn't have no underdog outfit on. But it's crazy. Gil told me all this was gonna happen before it happened. We just having conversations. It's crazy how it played out. He said it was gonna happen. And it did. So look, y'all, hey look, man, I'm the newest member of the Gilbert team, and I'm gonna make my brother him mad more oh, nah, fuck Gil. He got me stuck in New York with all these Hispanic Spaniards. Fucking, what's the
what is this nigga talking
Armenians, about? Not Armenians, Spain versus Aquafina. Yeah. Yeah, they out there. They going crazy. I'm stuck. But to my Mexican homies like Mexican Mike, I'm a little distant. You was talking crazy. Mexico, we 3-0. We breaking history, y'all. It's crazy.
This fool did his own stream.
Mexican Mike, you was born with a soccer. You used to try to teach me in soccer and shit. I was too tall.
They found their home, and that's Gilbert Arenas' response back to Rashad McCants sending out diss messages, man. So, hey, it's looking like Rashad McCants is not going to be over here with the new Gil's Arena cast and crew. So I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below. Love to your thoughts.
Yeah, McCants is out. McCants is out. They moved on from McCants. And, you know, it's their prerogative. They could do what they want to do, man. Like, shout out Gil. Keep building, keep doing your thing. Everybody build. McCants, go build your own platform. Go stream, do your own thing. Make out your own shit. Build your own shit. Make yourself worthy of somebody saying, let's go with McCants. Show the world that you can be serious. Show the world that you can not be a character. You know what I mean? Start streaming shit. Look at what Gilbert has right here. Anybody can have this. Camera and the room. These cats got money. So I know McCants has a room. He can do that shit. Go show the world, man. It's up. It's time. Hey, Mel Strange, thank you for the jewels. He can hit live at any time. Hey, thank you for the gifted jewels. Corgi, times 1,000 jewels. I appreciate it. Any moment he wants, he could go live, start his own platform, get his own opinion out. I don't get it when cats don't express themselves when they're being discussed and you're a part of a whole discussion and you just let the media formulate a narrative or only speak when you go on somebody else's platform or somebody else's program. Go be your own man. This is the world of free media for real. And you could just set up your phone. Really. But on to something else. On to something else. Forgot about that. We on to the Tate brothers, man. What does the world got out for the Tate brothers? Do y'all think that they really are what they saying they are? Or do you think they pissed off the wrong person? Shout out to Alex. I see you in here, Alex DeLarge. What did the Tate brothers do? Do you really think that the allegations that are on them, or that the alleged allegations, do you think that they really have that info? Like that's really what's been going on? They was running a prostitution ring. They had underage girls. They's talking about child porn, all kind of shit. And they got arrested in Miami, and the UK is trying to extradite them.
Media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate are in federal custody after U.S. officials arrested the brothers in Miami Saturday. The arrests are connected to criminal cases in the United Kingdom, where authorities are seeking to extradite both men to face rape and other charges.
Andrew Tate now faces more than 30 counts stemming from alleged offenses between July of 2010 and August of 2017. Those counts include rape, assault, sex trafficking, and child pornography offenses. His brother, Tristan Tate, also faces multiple counts, including rape, sex trafficking, and sexual assault. They both deny any wrongdoing.
NBC News legal analyst Danny Savalas joins us now from the UK with more. Danny, good morning. So British authorities are saying that these new charges follow the discovery of additional evidence. What do we know about that and what led up to the arrests?
Well, according to what's been published by authorities here, the Bedfordshire police received a fresh file of new evidence, new alleged victims or complainants, bringing the number of complainants from 3 up to, I believe, 7, and dramatically increasing the number of charges up to over 40. So these are charges that initiated the U.S. Marshal Service to go out and initiate extradition proceedings.
So, Danny, the U.S. Marshal Service says the warrant remains sealed right now. Why would details of the charges be kept under seal at this point?
The charges themselves are not under seal. They are published on the website by law enforcement authorities here in the UK. But it's very common for the arrest warrant for the U.S. Marshals to be kept under seal because when you think about it, extradition often involves fugitives.
So are they in custody right now? Is my question. Are they in custody, like actually in custody? Are they out?
Fugitives are people who are avoiding justice. So you don't want to telegraph that we're looking for fugitives by filing that in a court document. So the charges themselves are known and public. The actual arrest warrant for the marshal, it's routine for that to be sealed, and then it will be unsealed at the first appearance. It's kept sealed so you don't telegraph to fugitives to go and run and go hide somewhere else.
The brothers are now awaiting extradition proceedings in the U.S. Is that a slam dunk? Does that mean they will go to Britain to face trial?
Legally, it should be a slam dunk, but it likely won't be, and here's why. Extradition, at least international extradition, is the product of a treaty between the United States and whatever country is requesting it. We have a treaty with the UK. It's a powerful treaty. And by the way, some countries will not extradite their own citizens. Under the treaty, these folks can be extradited, but here's where it's tricky. If Andrew Tate has been a vocal supporter of President Trump, and there are a few ways the executive branch could slow down or even stop these proceedings. Number one, the DOJ has to file a complaint. It's just a...
Here come Daddy Trump. Is Daddy Trump coming to the rescue?
Formality, but they may choose not to or delay it. Number two,
and
ultimately,
in Florida,
no matter what the judge does here in the States, the Secretary of State has to sign and execute a warrant. And that could die on the Secretary of State's desk if the administration decides these are defendants that they want to prevent their extradition. Now, I couldn't find an instance of this ever happening in history, but at least under the law, it's possible.
There's a lot of shit that's never happened in history, underneath Donald Trump's leadership. A lot of shit never done in history. Oh, we didn't know we could do that. Trump like, yeah, we can do that, and I want to do that. So I wouldn't put this past anything.
Beyond the potential politics of this, we should note that the Tates, they're dual citizens in the U.S. and the U.K. What does that mean for extradition proceedings? Could it complicate things at all?
No, that's least likely to complicate these proceedings. Some countries are reluctant to hand over their own citizens. The U.S. loves handing over their own citizens. I'm saying that as glibly because really we're very, very open to entering into extradition treaties with not just the U.K., but lots of countries. So we will turn over our citizens if the criteria are met. So, for example, if a foreign country has something outlawed that the United States would never make a crime, that might be grounds to refuse extradition. But the mere fact that you hold a U.S. passport or are a dual citizen will not protect you like a force field.
It sounded like their asses is cooked. It sounded like they are cooked because they've been after them. Like, I don't know how they've been operating, how they've been moving, but they've been after these dudes. Who did they piss off? They were just so filthy doing such dirty shit, they pissed everybody off. But they've been after the Tate brothers and they on their ass, and it sounds like they are cooked. Talking about 40 counts, and you don't hear no streamers talking about them. You don't hear Neon, you don't hear Ack, you don't hear none of those Ada Rosses. They not talking about him? Are they not talking about it? If they not talking about it,
from extradition proceedings. Their better argument is that these charges are old and really a pitch to the administration to say, hey, just slow this down and maybe throw up some roadblocks so we can stay here as long as possible.
All right, Danny Savalos, thank you so much.
the Tates pissed somebody off. I'm trying to think, was it the Muslim shit? Was it like talking about the rich people? I don't know what the fuck they did, but they did something. And I'm trying to like pinpoint where it went wrong. At what point were they like, yep, we got to get them. It ain't enough. Look, Alex, victims ain't enough. We've seen that having victims ain't enough. They have victims and they still ain't arrested. How they arresting the Tates and they ain't arrested nobody in the Epstein case besides Ghislaine Maxwell? Victims aren't enough. He's not a part of the A team. He's not a part of the in crowd or something. They snitched on themselves. God damn. Images of wee. Running out of money. They run out of money. They trafficked minors. I feel like that's all shit that was in the Epstein shit, but the Epstein case, the Epstein shit, they ain't running out of no money over there. I didn't even see this under here. Oh, that shit is tight. What? Shout out to Motion, man. Shout out to Junkie Cartel. Side Effect. Hey, he killing it. I didn't even notice this. That's tight. They ain't nothing but other brown people to them. Now that is a compelling argument, Alex. They ain't got the right complexion for the selection. Charleston White got shot at. Munchie B and Flacco get into it. How is this nigga Flacco on everything? How is this nigga on everything?
All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Seems like Charleston White was literally on camera before shots went off, where basically someone shot at his car right before he left, and he was talking his smack in Houston, Texas, y'all. What y'all's thought on this? This one was too close to come for y'all, for real, for real.
Where's he at? I don't see that fool. Is it inevitable for what's about to happen, like for Charleston White to get? Is that surprising? Like, dude, you done went off on everybody. Housewife is back in the headlines after reports surfaced claiming he was confronted while spending hours in Houston.
Yo, Charleston White, I got off the phone with Charleston White. Charleston White said he got shot at, y'all. Yo, you know what I love about Charleston White? He's fully snitching. He's like, yo, Jay Prince and them niggas shot at me. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bro. Them niggas shot at me. Yeah, he's still alive. I like how he keep it honest, man. He immediately tell who shot at him. Yo, Charleston White, I got off the phone with Charleston White.
He told y'all he gonna snitch. He said that's not a surprise. He said he gonna snitch. But I for sure doubt that it was Jay Prince Jr. like would do that himself. Let's see what Seti Nash said.
33% of your kids in Houston cannot read on or above their grade level. And I see why. Because when proper information is given, get dumb. Get stupid when real information come along.
Look at old boy in the back.
But I done seen
He's like, yeah, I agree.
I done seen niggas come down here just cause I'm here cause they looking for trouble. They looking for
That's what was said, and I guess Charleston White rode on over there to Fifth Ward, and something happened. Charleston White was just shot at in Houston.
Something happened? Oh, shit.
Texas, Fifth Ward neighborhood moments ago. He was there hanging out for 3 hours when some guys pulled up and asked him to apologize for some things he said in the past. He wasn't injured. Yeah. So you knew what was going to happen, right? You was going to get the exclusive from Charleston White, and he did more than be exclusive. He got super disrespectful.
Yeah, he just
Shout out to this dude. This dude is good.
Prince is a Jay Prince mama.
This man has disrespected more black women than anybody can say. He done said F so many black men's mamas like that. It's just innocent. He done disrespected more black women than anybody I can say.
Shot at me. You, Jay Prince. You can suck my, you and your sons can suck my together, boy. Jay Prince Sr., put this in your mouth and let me on side your lips, boy. Jay Prince, let me in your mouth, please. Nigga just sent some to try to check me. Jay Prince Sr., I'm not talking to Junior, because Junior let him in that. Jay Prince Sr., let me in your mouth, please. Please, Jay Prince Jr., say Jay Prince Sr. Jay Prince Sr., nobody can be more disrespectful. Say, I'm asking Rapper Lot Records, CEO, Jay Prince Jr., can I in his mouth? I don't know how much more disrespectful or my boss, Jay Prince Jr., let me in your mouth, you.
Why does the disrespect these days go to homosexuality? Why do we go to homosexuality? Can you please let me do that in your, like, what? Why is that the go-to? Weird ass shit, like, fuck your mama, your dead mama, this and that. Like, why the fuck?
Cause your boy's taking, so I know you. Fifth Ward, that's James Prince Hood, that's James Prince neighborhood. He love Fifth Ward. He take care of Fifth Ward sissies, Fifth Ward punks, and everything in prison. We already know that. So I show up in Fifth Ward, knowing that this is James Prince, Rapper Lot, in Mob Ties neighborhood, right? I show up knowing this. I'm knowing Honeycomb Brazy is down with the Mob Tie.
So guess what I do? I go to their hood. I go to their neighborhood by myself. No.
So now he's instigating the situation for them to come get him. So he can snitch on y'all. Come get me, y'all. Y'all can't stand me. I'm coming to y'all. I'm coming to your hood. I'm talking about your mama. I'm talking about everybody that you deal with badly. Anybody that you love, I'm talking bad about them. I'm coming to see you in your backyard. That's how disrespectful. And this is the shit I was telling the motherfucker the other day. You can only get away for so long before motherfuckers get fed up.
No mace, no gun, no nothing. Me and a bull dagger. I show up with a bull dagger. I show up with a bull dagger in 5th Ward, Texas. Mob ties. I ain't gonna say for war, my name for war. But J. Prince Jr. and Sr. and Jazz, they can suck my dick to that snot mouth. And they get thick in the back of their jaw.
Disgusting.
So I go to 5th Ward, Texas. No. I go to 5th Ward, Texas. Come up to me and say, hey, woo, woo, woo. One came to me and said, man, we just need you to apologize. But guess what my apology is? With my on J. Prince lips, him on his knees, on his lips. I went to 5th Ward by myself.
And got shot at.
And the niggas wouldn't even take a plane get me. Not only did they shoot at the car, they called 30 niggas. Mob ties. Mob ties. The niggas showed up 30 deep, and all they wanted to do was to plead with me to apologize to James Prince. James Prince, fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mama, nigga. Do you hear me? James Senior. You sent your pussy hit squad. Y'all had a chance to get me. Honeycomb Brazy. All the niggas. I told y'all I was in the city. Told you niggas I was in the bitty. I told you niggas I was in your city. Yes, niggas. I told you niggas I was in your city. I've been showing you my exits, my location. Who does this? I don't know no nigga that come to y'all city who don't check in and say, hey y'all, I'm in Academy. They wouldn't let me buy my mace. I went to Academy first to try to buy the mace. Cause I know I'm going to 5th Ward. And I know this gonna be a war, cause don't no nigga who disrespect Rap-A-Lot Records and Mob Ties show up in 5th Ward.
One thing that we gonna be fair, square, obvious, and honest about is typically there are statements that are made that allow you to know I'm here for this person. At times, a lot of these people who are friends of people, dedicated to people, support.
The people who did it could not even know Jay Prince, but just want to step up for him because they don't like him being disrespected. Or Jay Prince Jr., or just for the 5th Ward, just saying, oh, you talking crap about the 5th Ward, we gonna show you. It can have nothing to do with Jay Prince in particular, individually, just people stepping up to the plate. And this is what I be trying to tell people and warn people, is that it's people out here that you can't tell to stand down or not to do something because they making moves on their own and stepping up for who they want to step up for and making a name for themselves. I don't see it ending well for these kind of people, these agitators, antagonists, Charleston White type people. Like, I don't see it ending well. Chud the Builder got popped. Charleston White just got shot at. You guys are agitating and poking the bear to where the fucking bear has to fucking eat. What are you doing? At what cost? Because you want to make some money? I'm telling you, and I'm telling people, I'm sitting down with the podcast, telling Adam, I'm telling everybody, nigga, this shit is only gonna be docile for a little bit until somebody just ups and says, I'm fucking over it. And one person's decision will fuck up your whole challenge of I can do what I want. Why even stand on I can do what I want? Why even live that dangerous road? It's over. It's over. You guys have agitated a group of people that have been giving you grace. Really, people, that group of people, that community has been giving a lot of people grace. But now you are like, what is the word? You're like agitating them to the point of where you're threatening for them to come and get you. You're making threats for them to come and get you. You're inviting the mayhem. And I would strictly tell people right now that are these antagonists and these agitators in this summertime and on, stop doing that shit. Just stop. It ain't good for nobody. And it ain't about to be good for you. It is like now, I'm telling you, it happens like a floodgate. It happens like a floodgate because now the next city has to do better. Now,
did you see all the weird questions Flacco was asking Chud's boyfriend?
when was Flacco asking Chud's boyfriend? Nope, you're going to have to tell me about that in a second. But shout out to Ohio. Thank you for the super chat. It's like a floodgate. Now the next city has to up what the last city did. Now the green light is up. And it's not just about Charleston White. I would tell people to progress and traverse carefully, gently, because people are fed up. And you think because you've been given grace because of this and because of the cameras and this and that, crash outs come like tidal waves. Crash outs come like tidal waves. All it takes is one to step up, and now the challenge is on. Oh, you think y'all watch what we do? And just because what you see on the internet or what you see on your interviews or what you research in the phone calls doesn't mean you know how this shit works. Motherfuckers is coming. That's just like a green light. Like, oh, I'm going to show y'all how to do it. Look at these fools. They couldn't get the job done. I'll show you how to get the job done. Oh, and you still talking and this and that. And now it's not just for him, not just for Charleston White. Everybody. Oh, you poking the bear too? Oh, you poking the bear? Y'all gonna have to have protection. I'm trying to fucking tell y'all. Y'all niggas have gotten a false sense of security. They gotten a false sense of security. Ain't nobody touched me and ain't nobody gonna do nothing until they do. Why even provoke that shit? That shit is so stupid, and I've been seeing it coming. Okay, Ohio said, Flacco asking Chud's boyfriend. First off, Ohio, who is Chud's boyfriend? Interview Chud's friend. Jack Lang. Oh, shoot. I just saw it right now.
So, Poetic
Flacco interviewed Chud the Builder's trans ex got way too personal? What? Hold on. Damn. Watts TV. I was just about to watch his video. I'd never seen this dude, but shout out to Watts TV. Look like he's doing pretty good with what he got going on. Shout out to you, brother. Oh, shit. That shit kind of looks... Wait, hold on. Look at this. The TV in the corner with the... Look, oh, shit. TV, door, background. But he's standing up. He's got his shit look a little tight. I like his setup. That's crazy. Look at the setup. That's dope. Shout out to Watch TV. Oh, you know what? Gave me a good idea. Shout out to him, man. Okay, going to the Discord to watch the video.
So Poetic
this
Flacco
is the video he pulled up
recently
too.
interviewed Chud the Builder's ex-girlfriend, who so happens to be trans. So and, Poetic Flacco.
This is the video he pulled up.
This interview did not go how I expected it to go. Happens to be trans. Flacco, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. We gotta talk.
Shout out. Hey, that's funny.
And
but where did he interview him at?
This interview did not go how I expected it to go. Flacco, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. We gotta talk.
Not gonna hold you, bro.
Okay, before I say anything else, let me just say this, just in case Flacco watches this video. I don't have any personal issues with Flacco.
Wait.
I don't have
I'm
any
sorry.
personal beef.
I'm sorry. Wait. Dude, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Hey, I swear to God, I did not copy this dude. But look, he's got the Venom. I can't put Venom on mine because my shit will fall out. This shit's heavy as fuck. But look, I have Venom right here. What happened to the thing? Did I turn it off? Damn. That's crazy. And look at his Venom. He got a little bobblehead over there too. Hey! Shout out to Watch TV, man. Shout out to you, dude. This dude is tight. Let me turn my TV back on. I'm tripping out right now. Hold on. Oh, shit.
In DA building. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Chef Narrative, man. I'm tripping off of that right now. He got Venom. It's not the same as Act 1, but the TV next to the door. Oh, shit. Shout out to this young dude, man. I'm going to have to spice my shit up with some lights and shit. Cool shit. Good. This nigga is tight. All right, my bad. My old ass be getting excited over some shit. But ain't that a fucking coincidence? I just got my kids shit in here. I got my kids shit up in here. All right, let's go. My bad. I got distracted. I for sure got distracted when I started seeing everything.
Flacco. However, I am going to give my opinions and my criticisms about this interview. And guys, let me just say this. That was probably one of the most freaked out interviews that I have ever watched ever in my life. I saw somebody in the comments say that this was great journalism. Now, I don't know if they were trolling. I don't know if they were being sarcastic or what, but this most definitely was not great journalism. Guys, there were a lot of details within this conversation that we just simply did not need to know. There were also a lot of other questions that Flacco should have asked that he did not. And it seems like he did not ask those questions simply because he was so hyper-focused on Baby Jane and Chud the Builder's previous sexual relationship. Guys, when I tell you these questions got graphic, they got graphic. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff that was shared during this interview that we did not need to know. And I'm going to be honest, it looks mad weird that Flacco is invested
he got
into
on
their
Dad Gang?
previous sexual relationship.
I got on Dedicated.
You guys are going to understand once I start sharing
Dad
these
Gang
clips.
Dedicated.
But before we get into it, you guys
now I'm about. I gotta
please do me a
subscribe to
favor.
this
Do
dude.
not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out
Hold
with
on.
the channel, and it lets me know that you are rocking.
I definitely have to subscribe to this guy. I gotta like the video. Watch TV. Shout out to Watch TV, man. I subscribed. He got the Dad Gang. I got the Dedicated. I'm old. I'm way older than Cuz though, for sure.
With the content. While you're at it, please do not forget to join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, and do not forget to subscribe to the gaming channel as well. And please do not forget to hype the video. I really do appreciate you guys. Okay, let me just say this. I understand why Flacco wanted to conduct this interview, right? Flacco has a huge disdain for Chud the Builder, and so do I. So I really don't blame him for doing this interview. But Flacco has also made a crazy amount of money from just talking about Chud the Builder and his previous ex-trans.
Shout out to Watts TV. Hopefully he don't hit me with the strike for watching this video. Ohio Ty sent this, so I'm gonna keep stopping it. But hopefully he recognizes the similarities. It's like Bizarro World. Nigga, like I just randomly clicked on his video and then Ohio Ty sent it to me in the Discord and the shit is so dope. So dope.
His girlfriend.
Now, Baby Jane broke the internet, man. You said,
Cash, what up?
I'll be real, you probably are responsible for at least, I don't know, man, $9,000 going into my pockets, okay?
This man has made $9,000 for just talking about this situation with Chud the Builder and Baby Jane. Yo, how can I get to the yams? $9,000 for just constantly talking about this? Help me get to the yams. How do I do it?
Help me get to the
apologize for my
yams.
outburst. But in all seriousness, $9,000 for just talking about this situation is extremely impressive. So with that being said, I totally understand why Flacco conducted this interview with Baby Jane. Like, I get it. Just the idea of new information coming out that no one else has heard, new evidence, specific details, all of those factors are going to bring a ton of traffic to this video and to his profile in general. However, this man did not ask any of the questions that I expected him to ask. Like I said before, it just seems like he was hyper focused on their sexual relationship above all else. Let me show you this clip.
Y'all, okay, so y'all get to kissing. Now, so
y'all get to
once
kissing?
Chud went down on you, right? Now, I got a question, okay?
What?
So did he deep throat it?
What?
Oh, that was like the main thing we did was just like
he stuffed it down his.
Shout out to Watts TV. I'm gonna find this whole interview. It's probably on Flacco's page. What the fuck? What does that got to do with anything?
Esophagus.
Yeah.
Okay.
At what point is that a part of your interview, or what point is that information critical to what you need to know about Chud the Builder? What?
At this point of the interview, this is where I started saying, why would you ask that? Why do you need to know that? Because earlier in the interview, we already knew that they had sex. She already admitted that they did foreplay. Cool. That's all we needed to know. I mean, in my personal opinion, just me knowing that y'all had sex is enough. But Flacco has been asking for very specific details throughout this entire interview. And guys, I'm so sorry that I have to do this to you, but it gets much worse.
Where the penis was in his throat, down his esophagus, like, what are his, like, tricks? What did he do with it? Was he, like, I don't know, bruh, like, how was it?
What?
Like, I don't know, bruh, like, how was it? What was his tricks, man? How did he do? Was it? How was it, man?
Yo, this is out of control, and this is why we gotta not call these people journalists or whatever, or like maybe he is a reporter, maybe he is a journalist, but this is fucking unhinged and out of control.
Wow.
Why would a man even make that noise?
First of all, calm down. You're way too excited. Second of all, why do you want to know his tricks? Why do you want these specific details? These specific details are not doing anything whatsoever. I would maybe understand if Flacco if he put out like shorts. He doesn't even put out shorts. I would maybe understand if he was using this information for clips. But why would you ask that? What are his tricks? You're asking
Then making
Chud
the noises
Builder's
and the gesture. Like what?
ex-girlfriend how he was at giving head. Again, I understand you want to embarrass Chud the Builder because you hate him. However, don't you think this is taking it a couple steps too goddamn far? Because
Couple steps.
What are we supposed to do
5
with this
steps.
information? We already knew that he was sexually involved with a woman who is trans. That's enough. Guys, I apologize so much. And I'm going to keep saying this too. It gets worse.
Wait, hold.
What? What?
Hold on, man. All right, so did you produce any semen that night at all, even a droplet?
Flacco is in the content game.
To feed it to Chud.
Oh, like just a little bit. And yeah, he definitely ate it.
Now, when you say eat it, okay, when the semen touched his tongue, did you see a new level of twinkle and excitement in his eyes the second the semen touched the tongue? Or how was like when the semen touched the tongue, what was his expression that he was able to get you to produce that?
What the kind of question is that? What are we even talking about anymore? I told you guys, and I'm sorry, I told you guys it was going to get progressively worse. But what the kind of question is that? Why do you even want to know that information? And why do you seem so excited to ask the question? In this interview, Baby Jane talked about the date that her and Chud the Builder went on, right? It was at a pizza joint, supposedly. And they went outside and they took pictures, and she showed him the pictures that they took. And Baby Jane revealed later that night they were intimate with each other. Okay, fine. Flacco is just hyper focused on the intimacy between these two, and it is weird to me. I'm sorry, because why are you asking some of these questions? I would have asked, so what was the communication like afterwards? Were you guys ever in a couple officially? How often would he text you? What were the nature of his texts? Did he FaceTime you? Did he hang around your friends? Did he bring you around his friends? These are the type of questions that I thought I would hear. But instead, this man asked Baby Jane, what was Chud the Builder's reaction when you nutted on his tongue? Mr. Tiger! Yes. Again, it gets even worse.
How was the smell of his anal cavity? Was the smell pleasant or unpleasant?
Nigga! I can't watch no more. I don't even want to watch no more of this shit.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Even Baby Jane is surprised that he is asking these questions.
Her name is Baby Jane?
You want to know? And if you really wanted to know that, all you had to ask was he clean? That's all. Flacco, what are you doing? What this?
Booty hole.
It gets even worse.
What I'm describing is, again, it's something that I don't even know how that would even look. Was his booty hole open and loose, or was his booty hole did it look untouched, or did it look open and loose?
I wish I remember.
I'm done. Ohio, you've been penalized. Ohio ties, you've been penalized. You are on video timeout. That was Horrible, horrible, horrible. But I have to get out of here abruptly. I just got a text message that I need to do something and I got to take care of something pretty urgent. It's all love all the time. I'm sorry we got to end on that, but I just got a message that I got to get out of here. You guys go be good, go be great. I may be back later, maybe not. I got a video uploading, the interview uploading onto Society of Freedom. You may have won, Ohio. You may have won the battle, but you have not won the war, Ohio. Well played, Ohio Ties. Well fucking played, man. I got to get out of here though because it is actually a slight emergency. But you guys be good. Prayers up. Go out there, be great. Go be focused, be positive. Go out there, be great people. Please keep supporting me. I appreciate you guys' support. Please leave comments in the comment section. It helps me to get into the algorithm on this new page. Interview dropping on the Society of Freedom page. Let's keep building, man. Thank you guys. And I might be back with our files tonight. I think so. I think I'm going to do it. I'm in a good mood. You guys, shout out to you. It's all love because I have to watch all the fucking